Hi, my name is Matt and I'm sailing my 27-foot Maxi Phoenix over 3,000 miles from the Netherlands to Spain. In this video, we will sail along the Andalusian coastline from Marbella to Cartagena, covering a total of 245 miles. Stopovers are Benalmádena, Caleta de Vélez, Calahonda, Almería and Garrucha. Don't worry if you've never heard of these places before. Most of them are very small towns or villages, and I purely selected them based on distance and the wind situation. As predicted, we had strong winds when leaving Bajadilla near Marbella in the morning. There was just no way to go the course we wanted because of the wind direction, and my small 9 horsepower diesel won't make more than 3.5 knots against 15 to 20 knots of wind. Here's what I mean. So the yellow line is the actual recorded track. The blue lines represent the wind direction, and the 2 purple lines show the maximum course I could sail close hauled. Everything within these 2 purple lines is too close to the wind, so the sails will start flapping and stop moving the boat. The short yellow part of the track that actually goes into the right direction is when I tried motoring and the engine would be too weak. So we ended up in the small marina of Benalmádena, which is only 25 miles off where we started. The next morning we were back to motoring as the wind had died down, as it does so often here in the Med. We went to Caleta del Vélez, Malaga, where I mainly restocked but didn't film anything. It was just very uneventful, and who wants to see motoring sailboats after all? One thing that is interesting though are those grey areas you can see all over the coast. These are actual greenhouses made of plastic film, as most of the vegetables for the European market are produced here, on a whopping 61,000 hectares. Each year they produce 3.5 million tons of vegetables. This area is also known as the Mar de Plástico, the plastic sea. Hello from Calahonda. So today I decided not to go into a marina but to actually go on anchorage, or to be more precise on a mooring buoy. And I found this little cala here, which is a little bit further than Motril, where I actually wanted to go. So I sailed, I think it's about, 35 miles or something today. So arrived here, it's not very late, it's just 5:30 and I'm already here for an hour. And the place is nice, it's pretty rolly as the waves are big, but it's nice. As the name suggests, it's pretty deep. About 15 meters here, and we're just barely 20 meters away from these rocks, from this cliff. Plenty of small boats. I think I'm the only one who is on here on the boat, and I'll stay here until tomorrow morning and then go on to a place called Almería. But first I went swimming to catch my boat hook, which had fallen into the water when mooring to the buoy. I left at 6 in the morning the next day, because I couldn't sleep at all, with the boat rolling 25 degrees left and right, which is also the reason why there were no other people hanging out on their boats. But let's actually do some sailing. So we entered Almeria just before sunset for a short overnight stay, going to the port of Carucha the next day. Now the coastline started to become a lot more scenic. Carucha is actually a pretty big harbor, including a commercial zone. I stayed here for 2 days, waiting for some strong winds to pass. The marina has a lot of bars and restaurants close by, as well as a large supermarket to restock. Here I'm leaving the fuel dock right after sunrise. "8:45 in the morning, and we're sailing to Cartagena today, which is close to Murcia. About 50 miles the trip. Pleasant weather to be expected, also some good winds, at least until the early afternoon. And we're sailing with the wind on our beam, just across some freighters here that will pass by. And then I expect to be in Cartagena around 8 o'clock at night, depending a little bit on the wind conditions and if we can sail as much as I would like. But so far it's looking good. Very nice area here and a wonderful morning. So it's about 5 o'clock and we've got another 12 miles to go. Should take about 3 hours, a little bit less probably. All good, it's sunny. The wind was very strong in the morning and I almost broached a couple of times because I was too lazy to reef in. But then around noon it kind of died down and now we're motor sailing. A bit frustrating of course, but hey, that's how it is in the Mediterranean from time to time. Other than that, all is good. We arrived at Cartagena right after dark. This is a huge marina with a very substantial blue water sailing community with boats from all over the world, as well as military ships and a large cruise terminal. More about that in the next episode, when we sail to the Balearic Islands. For now, thanks for watching and see you next time.